I just have one question for all of my fellow audiences, both on the Instagram and the YouTube. Have you ever looked at somebody and wondered what is going on inside of your head? Whoa, who are these people? How am I? What is that? It's so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. This must have been the first time Starling had experienced his joy. Hmm? That's weird. What's that? Hi, YouTube. Hi. Gee, I'm Starling Sadness. I get embraced about frequently, I guess. You won't see me often. I mean, hey, sadness, it's all good. It's all good. We're all family here. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to be worried about. Fear. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be angry about. Joy, what do you mean there's nothing to be mad about? We're in an enclosed space in a basement. I hate the basement, and I'm claustrophobic, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah, in case y'all forgot, that guy over there, that's Sterling Zanger. I speak for him. Or at least clearly he don't speak for himself. Well, evidently not. Hey, bro, will you stop screaming in my face? I'm right here next to you. What you mean? You want me to you want me to get you a megaphone? I can get you a megaphone in front of these people. Oh, what's up, y'all? I'm Sterling's Disgust. I mostly get used when I'm around those disgusting type of people. People that just make you sick. Just make you sick for nothing. I don't even understand all that. Why we have to be in the basement? It could be spiders down here. It's dusties. We all got all these rats and roaches down here. How long we gonna be down here? I don't know how long we gonna be out of here, man. Okay, fair. Calm down. We'll all be, or like I said, we're all gonna stick together. It's not like it's a real audience. The people on YouTube and Instagram. They're not really looking at us. They'll be looking at us, but they'll be looking at us later. But technically, we're looking at a good old fashioned camera with nobody else in the room. Uh, sup? Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm Fear. I'm mostly used as astrophobia. I actually changed my name to astrophobia because every time Starling gets on the roller coaster to the thrill rides, I take control, because I know how much she doesn't even like the thrill rides. You know what I'm saying? And his IG social media, if you don't mind. Yeah, but just whatever you do, just keep watching his videos, okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You better watch our videos. I ain't playing. We're watching you. Yeah, man, just don't leave us. Don't leave us nor forsake us. We're alone already. Can we can we get on the review, please? I'm bored. Well, absolutely. What better way to start off any review than having the emotion that drives Sterling during his reviews? The emotion of joy, the emotion that drives his love for movies, and the emotion that drives his love for God. Let's get to it, shall we? So, Disney Pixar's Inside Out centers on Riley, who, just like Sterling, is happy at what he does. And for what? For Riley, she is a hockey loving 11-year-old Midwestern girl. But her world turns upside down when she and her parents move to San Francisco. Riley's emotions, led by joy, like her joy is like my joy, Sterling's too. Like how I'm joy for Sterling, try to guide her through this difficult, life changing event. However, the stress of the move brings sadness over here to the forefront When joy and sadness are inadvertently swept into the far reaches of Riley's mind, the only emotions left in headquarters are anger, fear, and disgust. You know, disgust, since green is Sterling's favorite color, I think you should go first. Bruh, what? Alright. The story of Inside Out allows the animators and storytellers to go crazy in every possible way. From beginning to end, Pixar has embraced everything that makes this animation studio stand out with its distinct animation, vibrant colors, vivid animation, and wild characters. Say what? Who he call it wild? Wild, huh? Well, I bet I can read this and sound better than how this critic wants to say it. The story itself feels like a coming-of-age story disguised as a fantasy adventure. While it maintains having a double identity, it possesses a deeper meaning as to why emotions are crucial as to how we grow as people, and what happens when we let our emotions get the best of us. You mean when you let anger take control and you become the most strongest person in the field? I resent that. I think anger is the best emotion that you can ever possibly have, Sterling. Well, anger, not really. I think the story is telling the audience a lot about itself and how far your memories can go. I think this all changes when sadness clouds up a few of Riley's core memories, thus affecting her mood. But slowly, the story becomes more than just a cause and effect tale, with joy and sadness being forced to fix everything by going to the vast edges of her mind and even places that Pixar has never even taken us, so it's not completely that bad. Sadness, I don't think that was such a good idea to go to the vast edges of her mind. I mean, most of the ideas and imagination in the movie may be predictable, yeah, but it works to the advantage of the story, to the advantage of the direction the story takes. You know, for instance, when you enjoy and Bing Bong go through the abstract thought, which I would never go through. I mean, I wouldn't want to change myself. They were falling apart, and you know I'm scared of falling apart. You know I'm scared of getting broken down and fractured. And plus, y'all have to go through that two-dimensional phase. I don't want to be two-dimensional. You know, Sterling already has a three-dimensional personality, and I'm not trying to get two-dimensional into 3D personality and a 3D personality in your head. But, you know, Pixar gets to play around with the animation by literally shifting the animation from abstract to two-dimensional. I mean, it's cool, but I'm just saying, you know, I will never try it. Whatever, man. You suck. In the midst of it all, in the midst of all the exploration through Riley's mind, though, the audience learns that sadness is just as important as joy. Because sadness may make you uncomfortable, but it serves as a healing effect for after the fact. And this shows that emotions are supposed to go hand in hand. Even if it's something as disgusting as me, or something as angry as anger, or something as fearful as fear, or somebody as meek as sadness. Oh. Well, thanks, I guess. Okay, settle down, everybody. Okay, I think I'll read the next part. Y'all have seemed to do a great job in the reading. I'm so proud of y'all. But as the leading voice of Sterling's expert critiquing on these movies, I think I'll read his favorite part. So, the cast of the characters in the movie are pretty small from the inside out. See what I did there? The inside out. The story is literally driven by emotions. It's driven by us. Isn't that cool? Isn't that exciting? During the time of watching this, you know, Joy, had a few comparisons with the dynamic between Andy and his toys to Riley and his emotions. Emotions do not get played with, right, y'all? I mean, it better not. Oh, okay, sure, emotions can't get toyed with. But the point I'm trying to make is, just like how the toys make sure they give Andy the best childhood, is how Joy Just how Joy makes sure she gives Riley her best memories, right? Riley's life slowly falls apart as her memories fade away, along with her relocation into San Fran, Golden Gate State. And this is that coming of age aspect of the story that is overshadowed by what is going on inside of her head. But what's going on inside of her head is the amazing part. Because the emotions are mainly who we could talk about. You know, we mainly want to talk about ourselves. Each of us live up to our name, especially me, since I am the light of the team. You know, I was the first emotion to begin with, even in the beginning of this review. I was established before anybody started talking, right? But I like myself, but I am not, like, you know, in the movie Inside Out, Joy likes herself, but she's not okay with what came with herself. And her name is, say it for me, sadness. See, that wasn't so hard. See, you're making this fun already. Anyway, while anger, fear, and disgust do not cause any problems, at least until later on, sadness is the one that I have a problem with sometimes, annoyed with. At first, I believe that I am more important than sadness or any of the other emotions, but like I said earlier, that this is all going to change. It is great to have Joy with with her optimism and illuminating enthusiasm, but she is not the only emotion that Riley needs. The adventure they go on helps Joy to come to the realization that sadness is just as important as her. And without sadness, there is no healing involved. Thanks, bro. Oh, see, look at this. We're already at the end. We are at the rating. So I will let Disgust read the rating. Right. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes? Who want to eat that? I don't want to eat no Rotten Tomatoes. First we got broccoli on the pizza. Now we got Rotten Tomatoes. Who wants to eat Rotten Tomatoes? That's like squishy green tomatoes. Or at least that's what it looks like on the page. I don't know. I don't know. Crap. Anyway, Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 22% score. Ah, good. Don't nobody care about this imagination or the candy or the cotton or the dreams or the rainbows. I like the raw movies. I like Rocky. I just saw the one that Sterling Stale is almost finished with tomorrow. I want the raw stuff. I want the Expendables. I want Boys in the Hood. I want to keep getting those raw movies. Keep on working on those raw movies, Sterling. I was gonna say 98%. 98% is great. Anyway, that is the score. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. But as of right now, Inside Out feels like the pinnacle of what Pixar Animation Studio stands on and what is famous for. With the colors, ideas, storytelling, comedy, and most importantly, the emotional weight. So for that, we, as a team, ought to give this movie 9.9 SOs out of 10. We all speak for Sterling when we say 9.9 SOs out of 10. What? We still haven't even passed The Incredibles. How do we not pass The Incredibles? He gave The Incredibles a 10.10 SOs out of 10. Or 10 out of 10. It's okay. Sterling's a big Pixar movie fan. He loves everybody all. He loves all of us. But anyway, that is our rehearsal for Sterling's review on Inside Out. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about our rehearsal of the review in the comments below. And I'll see you guys. And I'll see you guys next time because Sterling's about to wake up. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I love you. Love you. Gosh, what's going on? My head is hurting. It's like I've been rehearsing or something.